How to celebrate birthdays whilst
travelling with kids.
Hi, I'm Lauren Selby.
And I'm Jamie Selby.
And we've got 3 beautiful kids, Jackson, Alara and Tobias.
And we're currently travelling the world.
We're trying to show you how to live the ultimate life by living life the way that you want to. July 2022, Jackson's turning 3 and we're celebrating by having a party. We've invited people over, there's balloons, there's cake, there's food coming out of everywhere. We had barbecue food, we had pizzas, we had jelly, ice cream and
God, I love jelly and ice cream.
The sticky pineapple and cheese
and
thing.
Pineapple things. Was it hedgehog?
Yeah, the kids were all playing out on the street and in the garden and in the house, and there was paddling pools and water everywhere, parents drinking, laughing. The weather was beautiful and it was just a really nice party. Massive community came, like neighbours came round, because not only were we celebrating Jackson's 3rd birthday and all his friends from nursery came, we were leaving our house that we'd been in for 10 years, but it was really, really nice having everybody there, people supporting, and Jackson absolutely loved it. Loads of gifts. So what we desire for our kids having their birthday is for them to be filled with happiness and enjoyment, and you know, externally we want other people to want that for them as well. We want family to come round or ring them and say happy birthday, or bring them something, or just be present with them.
Yeah, and I think there's also, there can be a lot of a guilt around birthday parties. Like if somebody's done a bigger, better birthday party than yours,
or
there's kind of this competition that goes on, like secret competition between parents where they have to kind of like one up each other.
Or if somebody gets left out or they can't make it, they feel upset and let down, and you know, we all have those problems with, you know, somebody can't come on that day that we're doing the party.
I think there's a bit of FOMO as well, like fear of your, FOCO. Fear of child missing out. Fear of child missing out. FOCMO. Fear of child missing out. No, I'm going to coin that phrase. FOCMO.
Because every other kid has had a party, right?
It is, and as a parent, you know, we want to give them that birthday party, and we did, and that's what we'd done for, you know, we kind of felt guilty if we didn't give Jackson a party
because Toby had one,
and then we felt guilty if Lara didn't have a party because Jackson and Toby both had a party, and then it just begins this never-ending stressful exercise for parents.
And I remember like setting up for a party, Toby's 1st birthday, Toby's 2nd birthday, Toby's 3rd birthday, Jackson's 1st birthday, Jackson's 2nd birthday, Jackson's 3rd birthday. So in that state, our boys particularly had parties. So they had cakes. I'd spend a week planning the party, inviting people, preparing the food, making the list. I'd spend the day before stressing, getting the house ready, clean, cook.
Have you ever felt like that? I know you're all nodding your heads going, yeah.
And then you'd spend 2 days after cleaning up the party mess, kids' footprints, birthday wrapping paper. I still found confetti like 3 years later, I'm sure I have. Have you ever felt like you've been clearing up longer than you actually did the celebrating? Actually, when we were called to go on our travel adventure to find the ultimate life, Alara, bless her, hasn't actually had a party at home with our family and friends like Jackson and Tobias have. And we were starting to feel a little bit guilty about this because the boys had a 1st birthday and they had a big expensive cake, big expensive setup, photo shoots, everything, didn't they? Yeah. We felt like we had great parties. They had their friends there, they had their family there, they had gifts, they had cakes, balloons. They had everything that you relate, or we relate, to a party. But poor Alara, or not poor Alara, she had her 1st birthday in Sweden and a 2nd birthday in Turkey.
I think as parents we put these expectations on ourselves that we've got to provide this party, you know, with the balloons, with the cake, with the friends, family, and this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to spend like £1,000 on gifts, and like it just kind of feels like this pretentious and task to bankruptcy, really. And stress for parents.
And cleaning, and extra cleaning. But you know, if you don't do that, your kids, you know, you feel guilty that your kid's going to miss out. And We'd already done this bit.
Slow mo. Sorry.
So the epiphany. The guide for us was having a birthday in another country without realising we'd planned to go away for the birthday. So we're like feeling a bit guilty that we'd planned to go away on somebody's birthday, but was actually, well, what can we do to keep those traditions? And what does every culture and religion do? They have a cake or a pie, if you call it in Turkish. They have some sort of singing, gifts giving, and a sweet thing to eat. So we've celebrated Alara's first birthday in Sweden. We had friends and cake. And her second birthday in Turkey, and we had friends and cake. So what we found with going travelling and having a birthday abroad was...
Well, speaking to other people, other parents that have travelled and been away for birthdays is just another day, but it doesn't matter where you're celebrating. With modern technology, you can celebrate your birthday anywhere.
Live.
Live. Yeah, you can do live on Facebook now. It's amazing.
Your family can still call you and sing happy birthday, and it's great to get calls on your birthday anyway, but like FaceTime, most of our parents normally FaceTime the kids.
It's quite intimate, isn't it? Because you can go back to that message. You can also go back to that message like a year later or something, or you can see it a year later, or Facebook. And I think it's quite nice to go back, and because we've got a very special one, haven't we, Kim?
Yeah. So my sister-in-law, Kim, bless her, she passed away. She sent me a lovely birthday message, a video one, and I play that over and over again. So that's like, we call it evergreen for these videos, but we have an evergreen version of my sister-in-law and the kids singing to me. So that's like a memory I'll never forget, because it's still there on my phone. And then if our kids can look at this, in 20 years' time, go, oh look, I was 2, and it's so cute.
And that's why I think that it's important to also capture these memories in a digital format, and allow people to like send you messages on WhatsApp singing happy birthday, because it's really, really nice to kind of get that and then capture that moment.
My auntie sends one with her doing a puppet dog for an animal, with her singing in a squeaky voice. It's amazing.
Hugs and kisses for your second birthday. Happy 4th birthday. We love you lots.
But she always sends them something, and it's great to look back on things like that. So we found that the new part of our adventure, it doesn't matter where we celebrate,
we can still celebrate, and we can still take people with us on the journey. It's just, this time with Alara's birthday, it was a little bit different in the sense of we didn't go live on Facebook.
We did
we?
Yeah.
Oh, we did go live on Facebook, sorry. My bad.
You were doing the cake. So we did.
I was eating the cake.
Yeah, and then Alara went and sat in the
cake was amazing.
But the point is that, it doesn't matter where you are in
gluten-free.
It doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can celebrate how you want to, where you want to, when you want to, with whoever you want to. And the key is probably finding a community, because it was so nice if we compare Tobias's birthday when we're in Spain alone as to Lara's birthday in Turkey or Sweden with friends, because Tobias actually felt a bit left out, didn't he? He had a great day because he had one-on-one time, but...
Yeah, so it's important to, you can still get that community feel, you can still bring people on digitally, and it is nice, but actually for us, being in Turkey with our friends, and... We
made friends here, we didn't have these friends when we got here.
But I think it's important whilst you're travelling, it's important for people watching this video to understand that whilst you're travelling, have a look on Facebook for Facebook communities in the local area, homeschooling groups, mums groups in the local area, anything like that, and just put out there that you want to meet up for a play date, or you want to get your kids interacting, because for us that was one of the major things we were missing on our travels from when we left the UK. Obviously we're going into countries where Tobias doesn't speak the lingo, neither does Jackson, but Jackson will play with anyone. Alara wasn't talking at the time, which is kind of like amazing to kind of see how much she's speaking now. But you've got the international language of play. But I think it's vitally important for everyone watching this is just to remember to look online for community groups if you're travelling.
Yeah, because we were using IKEA, because IKEA have got a soft play, meant we got an hour of our time to do some work and have a coffee. We could put the boys into the soft play, and they'd, no matter what country we were in, IKEA had the facility where they could interact and socialise and play. So basically our new way of celebrating birthdays whilst we journey into the ultimate life is to find a community and keep up with our traditions that we had before by getting cake and having fun.
So we can still provide for our children, you know, the experience of having birthdays, and you know, it's going to be the same for all the celebrations as well. If you celebrate Christmas or Halloween or
Easter. We've had Christmas and Easter in other countries.
You can still celebrate those things, yes. And I think that's one of the most magical things about travelling is that you can experience culturally the different ways of celebrating birthdays, the different ways of celebrating Christmas, Easter. Like that is one
Ramadan.
of the most that is one of the most magical things ever about travelling. So you've got to do it because it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and we hope this inspires you to go out and have a birthday in another country or experience celebration of some sort in another country.
Amazing.
Join us on our adventure
as we inspire you to live your ultimate life.
Please like and subscribe.
Picture this, I'm completely butt naked. No. Don't picture that. Do not picture that.
Let's get your butt out.
No. So, picture this.
Camera.
It's 1984.
No, you daft sod.
Oh no, not my birthday. Sorry, carry on.